We stopped by the cheese store or something like this to get the snack and stretch a little bit. It's 9 a.m. now and the sky is still covered by fog, a little bit rainy. Those are the rest of the roads. This is the fake turtle.
The fake turtle, but those are real fish.
Where are the real fish? Not the real turtle, but the real fish.
Don't bite me. No, don't bite me.
Are they goats?
Yeah, you should pet them.
No, don't touch it. It's too dirty.
Handle with caution. I pet you. I pet you.
Oh, this is the male one. He has the bear, the mustache.
Yeah, but doesn't have a dick. It's a female.
This one is the female. And they are the
Can I
sheep.
pet you? Oh, you're so cute. I'll pet you too.
How does it feel?
Okay, let's go. I don't know, it feels gross. Feels like a dirty carpet.
Let's go. The chicken is nothing special. Let's go. Meow, meow, meow. So beautiful
Wants
cat.
attention.
Yeah. So smooth. They have so smooth. Oh no, don't strap me. Bye bye. Have a good day, Caddy. We bought the Gouda cheese and the popcorn. Look colorful popcorn. We are going up to the mountain. There's a small town down to the valley.
Wanna drive down the hill? Huh?
What?
You wanna drive down the hill? Turn right here, okay. So it's like a rock slide waiting to happen.
Oh, so beautiful. It's a halfway up Yosemite. We are resting at the, I don't know where is it, but there's a huge lake. So beautiful. Oh, this place called Jacksonville. It was established in 1971.
Yosemite National Park is an American national park in California, surrounded on the southeast by Sierra National Forest and on the northwest by Stanislaus National Forest. The park is managed by the National Park Service and covers an area of 759,620 acres. It is about 1,187 square miles or 3,074 square kilometers and sits in 4 counties, centered in Tuolumne and Mariposa, extending north and east to Mono and south to Madera County. Designated a World Heritage Site in 1984, Yosemite is internationally recognized for its granite cliffs, waterfalls, clear streams, giant sequoia groves, lakes, mountains, meadows, glaciers, and biological diversity. Almost 95% of the park is designated wilderness. Yosemite is one of the largest and least fragmented habitat blocks in the Sierra Nevada, and the park supports a diversity of plants and animals. The park has an elevation range from 2,127 to 13,114 feet or 648 to 3,997 meter and contains 5 major vegetation zones: chaparral and oak woodland, lower montane forest, upper montane forest, subalpine zone, and alpine. Of California's 7,000 plant species, approximately 50% occur in the Sierra Nevada and more than 20% are within Yosemite. The park contains suitable habitat for more than 160 rare plants, with rare local geologic formations and unique soils characterizing the restricted ranges many of these plants occupy.
We stopped by here to have a break. Oh my gosh. I can smell the nature. Smell of the leaf, smell of the tree, smell of the river. Oh my god, so beautiful. And you guys can see the leaf are changing the color. Yeah. I'm going down to the river. It's sleepy. Oh. What are you doing? Max, how can you get there?
The geology of the Yosemite area is characterized by granite rocks and remnants of older rock. About 10 million years ago, the Sierra Nevada was uplifted and then tilted to form its relatively gentle western slopes and the more dramatic eastern slopes. The uplift increased the steepness of stream and river beds, resulting in the formation of deep, narrow canyons. About 1 million years ago, snow and ice accumulated, forming glaciers at the higher alpine meadows that moved down the river valleys. Ice thickness in Yosemite Valley may have reached 4,000 feet, 1,200 meters, during the early glacial episode. The downslope movement of the ice masses cut and sculpted the U-shaped valley that attracts so many visitors to its scenic vistas today.
we go. We arrive Yosemite. This is the visitor center, and you can see the map here. It's huge. I don't think we will hiking today. And you can see this is the restroom. Looks so nice. If there's no sign of the restroom, we don't think it's the restroom because it looks so nice, like the hotel in the forest.
Yosemite was central to the development of the national park idea. Galen Clark and others lobbied to protect Yosemite Valley from development, ultimately leading to President Abraham Lincoln's signing of the Yosemite Grant in 1864. John Muir led a successful movement to have Congress establish a larger national park by 1890, one which encompassed the valley and its surrounding mountains and forests, paving the way for the national park system.
Here we are, we have a lodge inside the forest. Seems like nobody living here. It's like abandoned lodge. Take off the mask. Nobody around, so you don't need to wear the mask. We ate the breakfast around 6 a.m. and now it's a noon time. We are so hungry now, and we are looking for the restaurant right here. Finally, there's a restaurant in Yosemite National Park. Hopefully it's good. No, it's not, it's still open. We have a store here. Looks so nice. Now we are inside the store. Let's see what we have. So hungry. There's no food inside here. Just the gift. No more hot food. There's no restaurant here for us to buy food, so we get the salad in the store. The hot almond, salmon, the hot salmon, some chip, kettle chip. This is the best one. The mixed nut, beef jerky, and a cookie. And a drink. The ravens see we have the food, so it come and waiting for the food. It's big.
Yosemite now draws about 4 million visitors each year, and most visitors spend the majority of their time in the 7 square miles, 18 square kilometers, of Yosemite Valley. The park set a visitation record in 2016, surpassing 5 million visitors for the first time in its history. The park began requiring reservations to access the park during peak periods starting in 2020 as a response to the rise in visitors.
It is so peaceful in here. Oh, right there, look. Can you guys see this? There's a waterfall up there. But I guess it's too high. I don't know how long will it take for us to go up there. Maybe we can't. Okay.
It's like 14 miles.
14 miles? Seriously?
Mm-hmm. It's on that list of hiking trails. It's the hardest one here.
We're not here today for hiking, okay? So we just go to the mountain and touch the rock, and that's it. So beautiful. The museum right there, but they closed. And I guess the auditorium they closed too. Wow, so many kids. Oh my gosh. Really? Wow, it's a huge tree. You can see this. It says
923 is when it was assassinated. The Magna Carta, the landing of Columbus. That's how big it was. And since this park opened, it's almost 2,000 years old.
Wow. This tree is almost 2,000 years old.
Oh, look there, it says 1,100 years old.
It's huge.
Yosemite Valley has been inhabited for nearly 3,000 years, although humans may have first visited the area as long as 8,000 to 10,000 years ago. The indigenous natives called themselves the Ahwahneechee, meaning dwellers in Ahwahnee. They are related to the northern Paiute and Mono tribes. Many tribes visited the area to trade, including nearby Central Sierra Miwoks, who lived along the drainage area of the Tuolumne and Stanislaus rivers. A major trading route went over Mono Pass and through Bloody Canyon to Mono Lake, just to the east of the Yosemite area. Vegetation and game in the region were similar to that present today. Acorns were a staple to their diet, as well as other seeds and plants, salmon and deer.
And this is the cemetery area for the dead people living. Feel like many souls running around here. Is your grandma here? This is a 1,000 years old cemetery. Looks so peaceful, not scared at all. Maybe it's scared at night time.
The California Gold Rush in the mid-19th century drew over 90,000 European Americans to the area in less than 2 years, causing competition for resources between the regional Paiute and Miwokan miners. In 1851, as part of the Mariposa Wars intended to suppress Native American resistance, the state of California funded a private militia to drive Native people from contested territory. Trader Jim Savage was appointed United States Army Major and led the Mariposa Battalion into the west end of Yosemite Valley. He was pursuing around 200 Ahwahneechee people led by Chief Tenaya. Accounts from this battalion were the first well-documented reports of ethnic Europeans entering Yosemite Valley. Attached to Savage's unit was Lafayette Bunnell, who later wrote about his awestruck impressions of the valley and the discovery of the Yosemite. Bunnell is credited with naming Yosemite Valley, based on his interviews with Chief Tenaya. Bunnell wrote that Chief Tenaya was the founder of the Ahwahnee colony. Bunnell falsely believed that the word Yosemite meant full-grown grizzly bear. In fact, Yosemite was derived from the Miwok term for the Ahwahneechee people, Yoemeti, meaning they are killers. Bunnell's battalion eventually captured Chief Tenaya and the Ahwahneechee and burned their village. The Ahwahneechee were marched to a reservation near Fresno, California. The chief and some others were later allowed to return to Yosemite Valley. In the spring of 1852 they attacked a group of 8 gold miners, and then moved east to flee law enforcement. Near Mono Lake, they took refuge with the nearby Mono tribe of Paiute. They stole horses from their hosts and moved away, but the Mono Paiutes tracked down and killed many of the Ahwahneechee, including Chief Tenaya. The Mono Paiute took the survivors as captives back to Mono Lake and absorbed them into the Mono Lake Paiute tribe.
We are going down to the river now. I wish it were summer so we can swim. Oh, there's a bridge over there.
You want to swim?
Yes.
Let's hope deep.
Not deep. He's trying to looking for the gold or the diamond under the river.
After these wars, a number of Native Americans continued to live within the boundaries of Yosemite. A number of Indians supported the growing tourism industry by working as laborers or maids. Later, Indians became part of the tourism industry itself by selling baskets or performing for tourists. In 1969, the National Park Service evicted the remaining Native people from their residences and destroyed their village as part of a firefighting exercise. A reconstructed Indian village of Ahwahnee has been erected behind the Yosemite Museum, located next to the Yosemite Valley Visitor Center.
Look at this guy. I found $5 on the ground. I will use this money to buy the lottery ticket and hopefully I will win $100 million. Right, Max? We are walking to see the deers. There's a deer family right over there. They're so friendly and they are not scared of the human. Wow, so pretty. And here they are, the deer family. Oh, one crossing the street. I see one male and 1, 2, 3, 4 female and 1 kid. Maybe close to her. They're not afraid of the human. All the cars stop by and waiting for them. Yeah. So that male one, that's the male one. That's like 4 wives. Right? 4 wives and 1 kid. Come here, Max. Not too close. Come here, buddy. Come here. It's a baby. Can't buy. Come here. Here. No, I didn't do anything.
I told you not to get too close.
In 1855, entrepreneur James Mason Hutchings, artist Thomas Ayers and 2 others were the first to tour the area. Yosemite's first concession was established in 1884 when John Degnan and his wife established a bakery and store. In 1916, the National Park Service granted a 20-year concession to the Desmond Park Service Company. It bought out or built hotels, stores, camps, a dairy, a garage, and other park services. Desmond changed its name to the Yosemite National Park Company in December 1917 and was reorganized in 1920. The Curry Company had been started in 1899 by David and Jenny Curry to provide concessions in the park. They also founded Camp Curry, formerly known as Half Dome Village, now restored back to Curry Village. The National Park Service was formed in 1916, and Yosemite was transferred to that agency's jurisdiction. Tuolumne Meadows Lodge, Tioga Pass Road, and campgrounds at Tenaya and Merced Lakes were also completed in 1916. Automobiles started to enter the park in ever-increasing numbers following the construction of all-weather highways to the park. The Yosemite Museum was founded in 1926 through the efforts of Ansel Franklin Hall. In the 1920s, the museum featured Native Americans practicing traditional crafts, and many of the Sierra Miwok continued to live in Yosemite Valley until they were evicted from Yosemite in the 1960s.
Thank you for traveling with us today.
Please like, share, and subscribe to watch more of our interesting videos. Now bye and see ya.